బ్రేసెస్. హలో ఎవ్రీవన్, ఎలా ఉన్నారు అందరూ? నేనైతే ఈరోజు మార్నింగ్ అంత గ్రేట్గా లేనండి. హలో ఎవ్రీవన్, మీరు ఇందాక చూసిన వీడియో was 2 years ago. ఎంత చేంజ్ కదా, both in my face, my smile and the way I talk, like everything change అయిపోయింది. But I'm excited to take you on this journey. So go and check out how was my experience. And ఇంకెవరైనా మీ ఎవరైనా ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఉన్నారు Invisalign, or even for your kids, if you are considering, I bet this is going to be extremely useful for you. And don't miss my little chat with my doctor Malika at the end of this video. And I also shared few snippets of Shrinika anamata. Shrinika first dentist appointment kuda share chesanu. That was such a nice memory. Don't they look so straight? Just like you. అస్సలు ఇలా లేకుండా నేను ఫస్ట్ టైం వచ్చినప్పుడు. సో వచ్చేసాను డాక్టర్ అపాయింట్మెంట్ కి, అండ్ నేను ఇన్విజిలైన్ పెట్టించుకోవడానికి వచ్చాను ఫర్ మై టీత్. ఐ వాంటెడ్ టు డూ దిస్ ఇన్ సో మెనీ ఇయర్స్ అండ్ ఫైనల్ గా మై హస్బెండ్ డిడ్ ఇట్. సో మా హస్బెండ్ పెట్టించుకుంటా అంటే ఐ సెడ్ ఓకే, నౌ ఐ వాంట్ టు డూ ఇట్ బికాస్ హీ వాస్ డూయింగ్ ఇట్, అండ్ ఐ సెడ్ నాకు కూడా కావాలి అని. ఫుల్ కొంచెం టెన్షన్ గా ఉంది, చూద్దాం ఎలా ఉంటుందో. నా కాలేజ్ లో ఉన్నప్పటి నుంచి నేను పెట్టించుకుందాం అనుకున్నాను, కానీ ఎప్పుడు ధైర్యం చాలలేదు పెట్టించుకోవడానికి. విష్ మీ గుడ్ లక్. ఏమీ అవ్వలేదు. డాక్టర్ యాక్చువల్ గా డెంటిస్ట్ టుక్ సమ్ ఎక్స్ట్రా కేర్ అనమాట, సో దట్ వాట్ ఎవర్ దే వర్ యూజింగ్, ద సొల్యూషన్ విచ్ దే వర్ యూజింగ్, అది లిప్స్ కి టచ్ అవ్వకుండా ఉండడానికి చాలా కేర్ఫుల్ గా ఉన్నారు. సో దట్స్ వై నాకు ఈసారి ఏమీ అవ్వలేదు. నో అలర్జీ రియాక్షన్. క్విక్ థింగ్స్ అండి. స్టార్టింగ్లో ప్రాసెస్ అన్కంఫర్టబుల్గా ఉన్నా సరే ఒక్కసారి సెకండ్ అపాయింట్మెంట్ కల్లా అంతా సెట్ అయిపోతుంది. మెయిన్ థింగ్ ఏంటంటే ఇన్విజిలైన్ పెట్టుకున్నప్పుడు 22 hours వేసుకోవాలి. అది పెట్టుకున్నప్పుడు మనం ఎటువంటి ఫుడ్ కానీ జ్యూసెస్ కూడా తాగకూడదు అనమాట. ఏదైనా తినాలన్నా తాగాలన్నా మనం బ్రేసెస్ తీసుకోవాలి. సో అది కొంచెం ఇబ్బంది, బట్ అది మనకి అలవాటు పడిపోతుంది. దానికి బటన్స్ పెడతారు, ఎక్స్రేస్ తీసుకుంటారు, అప్పుడప్పుడు టీత్ షేవింగ్ చేయటం కూడా జరుగుతుంది. ఓకే, right here, right? Mm-hmm. కొంతమందికి ఈ ప్రాసెస్ 6 months 1 yearలో అయిపోవచ్చు, కొంతమందికి 2 years కూడా పట్టవచ్చు. మనం పేమెంట్ వచ్చేసి మనం ఒక్కసారి చేస్తాము ఫుల్ ప్రాసెస్ కోసం. ఇండియాలో ఇది అరౌండ్ 1.5 lakh నుంచి 3 lakhs వరకు ఉండొచ్చు. అండ్ ద ట్రేసెస్ ఫిట్ మీ పర్ఫెక్ట్లీ. సో యా, I will see you all in my next video. Okay, so India vellanu, so I missed a lot of trays. I had to rewear the same trays, so I might be getting a complete new set of trays now. So let's see how it goes. I think they're going to take impression once again, but this is how my teeth look, this is how my face looks June 2020. so much change, like na face features chala maaripoyindi. The way I smile, my lips, I feel there is change. So sometimes nachutundi, sometimes oh my god, I wish I had my previous face back anipistundi. But sometimes I feel correct ga align ayin tarvata teeth, I feel my face looks and my smile is getting to be like in a good shape. I don't know, Ganesh feels that it's turning out good, but what do you think? That's my smile, and I think selfie camera ki normal camera ki mali una difference undochemo. I don't know. COVID ఏంటో కానీ they're giving like this weird liquid anamata before they start the process, and that smells so bad, makes me want to puke, but it's for their safety. Like when they give that liquid, it kills the virus if at all it is inside anta. So she said that change చాలా వచ్చింది, but there has been no change in the bite. My bite is ఇంకా కొంచెం cross గా ఉంది. It's the way I chew. I've always chewed on one side more than the other side అనమాట. చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి ఏడిపిస్తూ ఉంటారు. Like you see, that's how I chew on one side. So she was telling దాని వల్ల బయట సెట్ అవ్వట్లేదు అని, and you have to work on that on this. So I don't know what I'm going to work on. ఫస్ట్ అయితే నా టీత్ చూసేద్దామా, బికాస్ పక్క నుంచి చుక్ 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 ట్రైన్ వెళ్తాంది. ఇప్పుడే ఇలాగా ట్రైన్ ట్రాక్ పడింది. ఎనీవే, Ishita, my teeth are so straight. Ishita, see? Now let's see a quick recap అండి of my journey so far. చిన్న చిన్న బిట్స్ కనిపించి పెడుతున్నాను. నాకు చాలా ఇచ్చింగ్గా ఉంది అని చెప్తున్నాను. అండ్ హీస్ ఆల్సో లైక్ అలాగే ఉంటుంది, నాకు కూడా అలాగే ఉంది. నౌ ఆల్సో ఐ ఫీల్ లిటిల్ బిట్ లైక్ దాట్. ఇట్స్ ఓకే, బట్ ఇట్స్ సో మచ్ ఐ ఫీల్ లైక్ బైటింగ్.
This is where you started out from. So your jaw was like this. At that time you were in the habit of not smiling big.
Yeah.
And this was the big issue, was the
on the side. Yeah.
It took us the longest time to fix that.
Yes.
But look at that. I'm pretty happy.
Oh my God. See, you see that teeth, how outside it was?
Yeah, you see that? It's a long way. That's pretty. That's really pretty.
Yep.
We just have to work on
టు బీ ఫ్రాంక్, నేను ఎవ్రీ అపాయింట్మెంట్ని ఇంకా ఎక్కువ వ్లాగ్ చేశాను, బట్ జస్ట్ ఒక వీడియో చేద్దాం, అన్ని క్లిప్స్ కలెక్ట్ చేసుకుని చేద్దాం అని చెప్పేసి అయితే కొంతమందికి హెల్ప్ అవుతుంది అనిపించి ఇలా చేశాను. అండ్ దిస్ ఇస్ హౌ ఐ లుక్ నౌ గైస్. సెల్ఫీ కెమెరా, బట్ మై షేప్ ఇస్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ లైక్ దిస్, కంప్లీట్లీ అలైన్. నౌ ఐమ్ డన్. రిటైనర్స్లో ఉన్నాను. అండ్ మోర్ దాన్ మై టాప్ టీత్ కదా, మై బాటమ్ టీత్ వాజ్ ద వన్ విచ్ వాస్ లైక్ కంప్లీట్లీ క్రూకెడ్. మాట్లాడుతూ ఉంటే అది చాలా లోపలికి ఉండేది అనమాట. చూసారు కదా ఫస్ట్ వీడియోలో, ఇక్కడ క్లిప్ పెడతాను చూడండి. లైక్ హౌ మై టీత్, ఎస్పెషలీ ద బాటమ్ టీత్ వాస్, అండ్ హౌ ఈవెన్ ఇట్ ఇస్ నౌ. చాలా మందికి ఆ క్వశ్చన్ ఉండొచ్చు, ఏంటి అసలు ఈ ఏజ్ లో ఎందుకు బ్రేసెస్, అండ్ దట్ టు ఐ జస్ట్ హ్యాడ్ ఎ బేబీ. సింపుల్ థింగ్ అండి, నేను చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి పెట్టించుకుందాం అనుకున్నాను, కానీ ఏదో కారణాల వల్ల కుదరలేదు. అవి బాబోయ్ అందరూ చూసి ఏమనుకుంటారు, ముందు అదొక ఫీలింగ్ అనమాట, అందరూ ఏమనుకుంటారు అది ఇది అని ఇంకా అలా పెట్టించుకోలేదు. ఇప్పుడైతే ఇన్విజిలైన్ వచ్చింది కదా, ఇన్ని రోజులు ఏంటంటే కాన్షియస్ ఫీలింగ్ అనమాట. బ్రేసెస్ పెట్టించుకోవడం అంటే నాకు నచ్చేది కాదు. The traditional braces, I was never comfortable with them. And when intlo iddaru, whether it can be a new diet or an exercise program or anything, kalisi chaste కొంచెం ఈజీ అయిపోతుంది కదా. అందుకనే వెన్ వీ బోత్ స్టార్టెడ్ అట్ ద ఎగ్జాక్ట్ లైక్ 2 days కట్టు ఇటు తేడాలో ఇద్దరం ఒకేసారి పెట్టించుకున్నాం బ్రేసెస్. సో ఐఎమ్ వెరీ హ్యాపీ. రిటైనర్స్ ఎన్ని సంవత్సరాలు వాడచ్చు, లైఫ్ అంతా వాడాలా అని అడుగుతున్నారు. అకార్డింగ్ టు మై డెంటిస్ట్ 5 years to 8 years ఇస్ వాట్ దే కెన్ సే. ఆ తర్వాత ఏజ్ అయ్యే కొద్ది మన పళ్ళు షేప్ కొంచెం మారిపోతూ ఉంటుంది. సో అప్పుడు మళ్ళీ మీరు చెకప్కి వెళ్ళాలి ఇఫ్ ద కరెంట్ రిటైనర్స్ డోంట్ ఫిట్ యూ ఎనీమోర్. ఆల్వేస్ రిమెంబర్ వన్ థింగ్ గైస్, మనం ఎటువంటి కాస్మెటిక్ థింగ్ చేసుకున్నా, థ్రెడ్డింగ్ కానీ, వ్యాక్సింగ్ కానీ, ఫేషియల్ కానీ, ఆర్ యాంటీ పిగ్మెంటేషన్, లేజర్ ట్రీట్మెంట్, anything, it is not always to impress the other person, it is to make us feel confident. ఎప్పుడైతే అమ్మాయిలు కాన్ఫిడెంట్గా ఫీల్ అవుతారో it will reflect on their outer appearance. And అందరికీ తెలిసిన నిజమే, ఒక మనిషి రియల్ బ్యూటీ is inside and not the outside అని. But do not let anybody judge you as to how you want to present yourself to the world and how you want to look to feel more confident about yourself. ఇప్పుడైతే శ్రీనిక ఫస్ట్ అపాయింట్మెంట్ చూసేద్దాం రండి. ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తున్నాం మనం? డెంటిస్ట్.
Can I hold it? Oh, that's a cute one. Shika, wear it, okay? They're going to turn on the light over there. You need the.
You got to wear that, okay, now? Because they're going to turn on the light.
See the light?
Can I see your teeth?
Can you show them your teeth?
You want me to count them?
Can you count them?
Can I look with my mirror? Can I say, really big? My teeth are so pretty. They look really good.
Oh, Shrinika, did you see your picture?
It's the sweetest, first dinner visit picture I've ever seen. Look at that picture. This child looks like a doll.
Shrinika, look. Look.
She's so cute, right?
Yeah.
Say thank you. Shrinika, say thank you. Shrinika,
Happy holidays.
say happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Thanks, sweetie.
Okay, so here we have Dr. Malika. She has been treating me for my Invisalign, not only for me but for Ganesh and some of our friends. Come inside, Ishita, and sit here. There she is, Ramasi. You look like such a young girl, but she's just a mom of 2. She recently had another baby during the COVID times. And can you tell me, how did you do your education in USA? I know you have been living away from your husband and you were pursuing your education. How was that experience, living by yourself? I mean, you just came from India, right? And you were just...
Yes, we moved. I moved 2010. I gave my exams, started studying right after my wedding. In fact, 1 month after the wedding, I picked up my books, started studying for the exams. I gave the exams about 6 months later.
Wow.
And cleared it. And started school at New York, but it was honestly the best experience of my life. Yes.
Was your husband with you in New York?
No, but that taught me how life works in US. It's a whole different world. Staying away from family for the first time in a new country. Just being independent, learning the ways, and it was I learned so much and I had so much fun. So I wouldn't.
Did you have any struggles? Did you face any struggles being yourself in US first time without anybody?
I remember we had small little struggles, carrying any piece of furniture was so hard, or carrying groceries. We had to. There was no car, no this thing. We would walk, and my apartment was 3 stories up.
Okay.
So I remember even dragging a fan that I bought second hand from New York to Jersey in the train, just carrying it with my other, my laptop bag, and just simple things that you do as a student, but seems like a struggle then, because you want to save a $1 here or there.
Yeah. Wow. And once you became, practicing over here, you became a dentist, COVID hit and things changed, and then you got pregnant. What do you want to say about that? The whole COVID situation, having kid, becoming pregnant.
We actually got pregnant right when COVID hit, that 6 weeks where all offices were closed and every dental office was closed. I was home for 6 weeks, and it was a surprise. We weren't expecting it. So we got pregnant at the early COVID where we didn't really know a lot of things, and now I think COVID has given babies to a lot of people at this point. But at that time it was scary going back to work, not knowing what the protocols were, not knowing how contagious COVID would be, and especially for pregnant people, what the risks were. So there was that nervousness.
But you still came to work, right? After sending your kid to daycare.
Yes, you kind of weigh your risk and options, and you have to, like I said, do what's best for you and what options you have. You have to always weigh your risk and benefits and go with the best decision that works for you.
Many women have been terrified during COVID times where they had to stop everything and still today lock themselves in the room because they are scared what might happen to them or their kids. What gives you the courage?
So once we opened up, we had protocols in place. We did a lot of research and we keep ourselves, we wore so much PPE. It was hard to breathe. That was the difficult part. And with breathing, being pregnant with all those PPE, that was hard. And then
taking care of a toddler as well.
Taking care of the toddler at home and making sure he's not falling sick while in daycare. So you just have to deal with all the anxieties. But in terms of, I knew I had to work. There was no option. I never for 1 minute thought that I would give up my career, what I worked so hard for. Just had to deal with the precautions, and we knew that we at dentists we are able to keep ourselves safe because we deal with with all kinds of infection every day. So just trusting the PPE and even like today I trust my mask and I could come to work, and now I don't have as much anxiety as I had.
Why should anybody go with Invisalign? Does Invisalign only has to do with wanting to look beautiful? For example, Ganesh, he had some health issues. That's why you recommended him.
You know, Invisalign has been such a learning journey for me as well. That was initially my thought as well. It's like, okay, people who are not interested in a beautiful smile, it's okay, but it makes a world of difference in how clean you're able to keep your teeth. People who are not able to keep your teeth clean, you just end up knowing that you're going to end up having gum disease and gum issues, lose teeth as you get older, and eventually you're going to end up losing those teeth. So Invisalign helps to prevent that. Once you straighten out your teeth, it's so much more easier to brush them, so much more easier to reach those areas, floss them, keep them clean. That's what we did with Ganesh.
Okay.
Now it's so much more easier. He can feel that, like his cleanings are so much more easier now.
Yes.
Even other people, where a lot of Indians, they don't go through braces as kids.
Yes.
A lot of adults.
And they don't even, might not go to cleaning also regularly.
So, and we see a lot of Indians in their 50s, 60s now having teeth that we cannot save.
Wow.
Because there was no prevention, there was no preventative care done. And this is lack of education, lack of awareness in that segment. Even when you don't get braces as a kid, your teeth are all shifted, then the teeth hit another tooth very traumatically, what we call it, but basically they hit it in the wrong spot, so it ends up breaking your teeth, chipping your teeth, wearing your teeth. So Invisalign can prevent all those issues down the line. So it's not only cosmetic, but it brings a world of difference in how your teeth wear over time.
What is the approximate cost of Invisalign, and does insurance cover it?
That's a good question, because most insurances tend not to cover it for adults.
Okay.
I think some do, and if they cover it, it's not a big, they only cover up to 50%. So it is always a good out-of-pocket associated with it. So it's typically, we charge about, I would say, $5,500.
Okay.
And the reason why, because it has a huge lab cost.
It's taking me almost like 2 years, 2.5 years now, and all of that is covered in that payment. Yeah, so many visits.
People always ask, no, every appointment you have to pay, and I said, no, it's just a one-time thing, and until you might be satisfied, but I'm so picky that I said, no, let's just order a few more trays. You paid so much money. Let's get to the finish line that we both are happy with.
And I think I got more than 200 trays by now, right?
Yeah, you're definitely the one with the most trays for sure.
Yeah. And then approximately how many years it takes, minimum and maximum?
I mean, some cases get done in like 6 to 8 months.
Okay.
But I would typically average is about a year to 18 months.
Okay.
Until like I'm not satisfied, we make sure that we get more trays at no additional cost. It covers that.
Provide free consultation. Does usually clinics provide free consultation?
I believe so. Yes, most offices should provide free consultations. You can see a general dentist or see your orthodontist in your area.
Okay.
For it.
Go by the reviews. Okay. And if in case any of you have any questions, guys, just please comment below. And if you are in Charlotte area, you can reach out to Dr. Malika if you are looking for Invisalign. I'm going to be leaving her contact details in the description box below. No, this is not a collab, not a promotion. I think I came to know about you even before you started the practice, right?
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, we've known each other a long time.
Luckily, we got our braces done through somebody we knew, and I would highly recommend her in case anybody is interested.
Thank you. And Shahaja now has a beautiful smile.
Yes, thanks to you. Actually, you know what, Malika, I did love my smile at that time also, but now it's very easy for me to manage and not. I was conscious, I would say, once in a while, especially being a YouTuber. When I talk to myself, I used to be conscious, but now with street, I look different. Does the face change, Malika?
Face change, muscles change.
When people go for Invisalign, it's not only the teeth. I was not aware of that. Your face structure also changes, right?
Face structure, your profile, your side profile, your lip support.
Okay. All of that also changes. They should
Yes.
be aware. They should be.
As kids, you can get a lot more changes. That's why it's so important to get braces for kids and when they're developing the facial structure.
Okay.
But for adults, you can't change a lot in terms of your facial height.
Okay.
Change, of course, your smile changes so much of your face.
Yes. Yep. Thank you, Malika. సో దట్ ఈస్ మై స్టోరీ గైస్. మీకు గనక హెల్ప్ అవుతే, మీ పిల్లలకి గనక హెల్ప్ అవుతే డెఫినెట్గా వీడియోని లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి.